so we're gonna learn Turbine. And my name is Andrei. I should have reversed that. Okay. All right, so you take a card and you're gonna start by, this is what it looks like. You can do it any finger you want. You can do your middle finger. You can do your ring finger. Doesn't really matter. You can get advanced with it. You can do 2 cards and alternate. Me. You can do 3, you can do 4 if your hands are gigantic like burgers. So, all right, so to start, what you're gonna do is, and by the way, prerequisite for this, or not prerequisite, preface. Some of you guys will be able to do this like that, like instantly, it just makes sense. And some of you guys might take 5 minutes, and it might take 2 hours. It's just different for everyone, but you'll get it. So, it depends on a few things, like your fingernail length, which most people, like, his is actually really short, so he might not even be able to do it. But because your thumb actually is not too bad. And yeah, so it depends. You don't want to have like a super long fingernail, because then it's not going to work either. Like I've tried teaching it to a girl who has really long fingernails, it didn't work. And then if you have super short fingernails like his, it might not work. So just play with a different finger if you can't, you know, get it on one finger. So, okay, so the card has to be bent with convex, I believe, convex. This way, concave, I think. Okay. So it's bent like this, like a rainbow, or yeah. So put it on the window. And by the way, this works on anything smooth, like a window or marble or anything. The wall, the concrete works, but rough surfaces, even your skin, just doesn't work. So put your hand here in the center. So you want to put it like right smack in the center. So the way your card is right now is like this. If it's the other way, it's not going to work. So what you're gonna do is, you know how you can move the card like this? So practice this, just do this. That's all you're doing. You're applying a little bit of pressure. You don't wanna be like super forward with it. But as you're doing this, right? As you're moving it, all you're gonna do is you're gonna shift the balance between your skin to your nail, like this. So my finger exaggerated motion is gonna do this. It's just gonna do that. Does that make sense? Like it moves from skin to nail. So exactly, so as you're moving it. Yep. And eventually what's gonna happen is just gonna start to spin.
We'll try with. Let's see if I have long nails. Let's see.
Yep. Oh, by the way, maybe lick your finger just if it helps for you. But do you have kind of moist hands?
Kind of moist.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay. Let's check this one. So like this, and then
And then you shift. Yep. Yes. It wants
Starting
to go. It wants to go. And by the way, when you're doing it, you're not doing anything to your hand. You're not trying to rotate it. It's not this. It's just a straight motion. Yep. Watch this. Let me see you go like this with your index finger. Yeah. Let me try this. All right. My hands are freezing. Sorry. Yours are too. All right. So you're gonna push it, and then you're going to just shift it onto there. And the reason I'm trying to do it with your finger is because sometimes I can do it with someone else's finger. Yeah. So you're here. Yep. Try to have a little bit of speed when you're doing it. A little bit, not too much, but give it a little bit of speed. Yep. A little bit.
It's difficult. I'll try another finger. Push.
Yes, it wants to go. Yeah, that's, okay, the reason that it works is because you have this really pointy vertex point right here, right? And that's what the card pivots on itself, okay? Just that sharp little vertex. And the skin is what propels it to go forward. And so when you combine the two forces, they're doing this. They're with the window. It's just an opposite motion, kind of like that escalator trick. You know when you lay down between 2 escalators and you start turning? It's kind of like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter like what card you use.
It doesn't matter what card you use. It doesn't matter. Just make sure. Oh, there it is. Oh, there. Okay, so now we know that your fingernail is fine because I saw it spin like rapidly, 360. So that means it works. You just have to find your balance. But once the physics clicks in your head, it's like you're gonna be doing it as good as me, and as soon as it clicks. Yes. There it is.
Oh, I see.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. There we go. And yeah, sometimes that'll happen when you're first learning it. Like your finger will start to get off of axis, You can still do it, by the way. Like, see, it still works, but you need I think a longer nail for it to work on a different axis. Try, by the way, experiment doing up and down versus side to side, because that sometimes has a role in it. Oh, by the way, also a tip, if you're doing it downwards, make sure that your nail is vertical, right? Don't do it like this, because right now my nail's horizontal, it's not gonna spin. Make sure that it's vertical like this, down, as you're having it down.
So the thumb would be the easiest one, I guess.
The thumb is the easiest for me. There it is. There it is. You got it. Oh, release your... Also, the reason it might not happening is because you're doing this too hard.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be that hard.
Okay.
Just enough for it to go. Just enough for to do this. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. Is it easier to go down?
I think so.
It is a little bit, right?
Yeah.
There it is. Once you get comfortable, though, you can go side to side. And it's cool because it switches spin, rotation, it goes. Does that make sense?
That's a lot easier on my thumb.
For me, too. My thumb's the easiest as well. There it is. You got it. Boom. And that's how it is.
Yeah.
The rest is practice. That's it?
Yeah.
Cool.